It's completely independent, private care, owned and operated by a group of folks. We identified the need a long time ago, even when the urgent care was here. The area is fairly underserved, especially from this type of care. Yeah, this actually wasn't our first location that we had chose. It kind of came to us after the fact. We had done a lot of due diligence and looked at a lot of other areas, and it just so happened this location happened to become available, and we were lucky to get the space, and it had good bones. Obviously it was an urgent care previously, so just with a real nice makeover and a lot of TLC, we've turned it into what we have here now. The mission statement is to offer extremely high customer service combined with an extremely high level of clinical care and expedite the process from walk in the door to walk out, and to provide the best care possible. We want people to walk in here and feel better immediately, and everything we've done to recreate the building and the space is all built around that, to streamline the process. From the people that we hired, I handpicked every one of them. We interviewed for months and months and months and months to pick the appropriate staff, and I think we nailed it. We have a state-of-the-art x-ray machine, seasoned rad techs with over 20 years experience. They're just incredible. They're a couple of the first people that we hired a while back. We can handle any of that. We send out everything for an overread and move on from there. I mean, it's fairly simple and streamlined. I mean, these folks, we hired guns. They know what to do, you know, and they just do it. You come through the front door, get checked in, and we try to move folks in and out in an hour or less. We've for the most part, have been able to accommodate that. It's not always possible, but if somebody walked in and the clinical staff realized quickly this is something we cannot handle here, maybe they're going into cardiac arrest or whatever, we will very, very quickly move them in and out of the facility. If we have to call 911, they can be picked up and transported. The one thing I want to make sure is very clear is, we're not really here to overly compete with the hospital or anything. We're here to offer another service, modality of healthcare in this community, and try to be a healthier part of a healthy healthcare community. But yeah, I have to imagine with everything that's going on up the street, folks are probably feeling pretty comfortable coming here. And the reception that we've got from the community has been incredible. Everyone should be able to see the big picture, that this is more than needed here, probably even in more of a capacity than we're offering from this location for our general area. And I think they would agree that, they do agree that it's needed here. No, there's been nothing negative whatsoever. We are still actually, in some cases, in the process of getting set up with all the carriers. We will take all insurance except straight Medicaid. There's forms of Medicaid we will take, just unfortunately we won't. At this point, we're not taking straight Medicaid.
Several weeks ago, urgent care opened again on Genesee Street, which is vitally important to our city. It's a quality of life. It's a necessity that we have, bringing health care to the people. That urgent care is going to go a long way, not only in South Utica, throughout the entire city. In fact, if you have some type of an illness, it's the easiest place to go to.
We have a growth plan just like any good business that wants to grow and expand outside of one location. We're real green, we're kind of an infant, so I really want to have this place more streamlined, set up, everything's perfect. Our brand or our model, the way we do things can be replicated is what I want to have happen. And obviously replication is easier than creation, so it'll happen a lot faster. And I don't see any reason why we won't have 1, 2, maybe 3 centers in the next year. And I think in a lot of cases, I think it's extremely beneficial to the hospital, and they desire those services to be available here. A lot of outpatient services can be offered, and in most cases it can benefit your local hospital. And that's exactly what we want to do right here. I love this area, and I love raising my family here, and I'm all about providing good jobs and places to work, and now places to get care. This community is on the rise, and people are going to start really seeing that and buying into it, and kind of change that little bit of a stigma that we've had for a long time. Negativity is like cancer, and I can't stand it. To my knowledge, there's no cure for cancer as of yet, but there's definitely a cure for negativity, and that's happening right here in this community right now, and we're really excited to be a part of it.